Estás en sintonía con WCEA-TV, tu canal hispano.
Nos encontramos en la ciudad de Chelsea, donde la candidata demócrata a la gobernación de Massachusetts, Coakley, hizo una visita especial para reunirse con varios líderes latinos en la colaborativa de Chelsea y en la famosa pastelería Tito's Bakery.
The organization that is trusted in the community whenever there's an issue. This is where they come, they complain, or they say, let's do this together, let's build a park together. And this is where a lot of the action happens. We do community organizing work and we don't care who we represent, as long as we represent the people of Chelsea and surrounding community. When there's an injustice, we work together. And so our marriage in terms of the Attorney General's office was very good from the beginning, because we care about equality, we care about the people that are underrepresented, and that's why it was easy for us to work with Attorney General's office and her staff, who has been tremendous in all the work that we do.
Well, and as I just said, we couldn't do the work we've done, and we always point to the collaborative as a model for community organizing, fairness, opportunity. And look at the range of issues, from domestic violence to keeping people in their homes to the environmental justice issues, and whatever else is happening at the moment,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You know, sometimes government can be a little bit behind from what's happening right at the moment, but this, you've got your finger on the pulse of what we need to do in Chelsea.
And it's a very small community, and it's a very industrial, so we're always afraid that, you know, as a city, we also being gentrified, so housing issue is a big concern.
Yep.
Affordable housing. So when you have people from outside coming to the city of Chelsea and say, we only want affordable housing for a certain group, I get extremely upset, because affordable housing for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts should be for everyone who's not able to pay it and who's able to live and learn in our communities, and that's what we care about.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Roy Avellaneda, and I welcome you to Tito's Bakery, a well-known institution for its political history. We have never hosted a candidate that's never lost before, and I'm glad to host Martha Coakley.
Yes.
I also want to thank all of the Latino leaders from across the state who are here to join us. And we know that with your support, we're going to get the message out that Martha is our leader, and Martha is the one who's going to be the voice for our community. And I'm going to allow some of the other individuals from our community to speak more about that, but just keep it brief, and I'm going to say thank you, Martha, for joining us today.
My pleasure, and thank you very much. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. Thank you.
So, buenos días, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está mi gente? So, yo estoy feliz de tener a nuestra próxima gobernadora, la señora Martha Coakley. Es un día increíble. Yo le digo que el que conoce mi trabajo sabe que cuando yo apoyo a un candidato, yo lo apoyo porque él sabe lo que hacemos en la comunidad y entiende las necesidades del pueblo. Mi nombre es Gladys Vega. So my name is Gladys Vega. I am delighted to be here. I am celebrating the welcoming of Martha Coakley, our next governor, to the city of Chelsea. As you know from all the work that I do, when I support a candidate, I do it based on their track record. I do my homework. In 2005, I was working with Tom Riley under the Attorney General's office. In 2006, Martha Coakley decided to run, and there I was supporting her because my community needed a strong woman who cared about the people, who knew policy, and that is why I began to work with her office, and we had
Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you. And we have had a tremendous relationship with Martha. So on behalf of all the people of Chelsea, the voters, we're going to make sure that we vote for you and we vote in large numbers because we know that you truly care about our community, and we're going to make sure that the numbers indicate the power that you have and the track record that you have made in our community. So Martha, muchísimas gracias por todo su trabajo. Es un placer tenerla aquí. Y le digo que con Martha vamos a ganar mano a mano porque sí se puede. Ella tiene que ser la candidata que nos represente. Yo le digo, fue para mí un orgullo cuando el señor Charlie Baker se atrevió a venir y que a nuestra ciudad hablar de inmigrantes o de no affordable housing más que para un grupo entero. Fue para mí un honor sacarlo de aquí por la sencilla razón que nuestra candidata va a ser Martha Coakley como gobernadora y cuando se vuelva a lanzar para las elecciones y la vamos a elegir. Quiero presentarle también a las personas que están hablando después de mí. Let me translate that one real quickly. Sorry. So I just want to say that once we win, we're going to re-elect her, because she's going to do an incredible work for our community, and we're going to make sure that every one of you that is here today talks to other voters about the power and the track record that this woman has, and we're going to work together to make sure she's our governor for within the upcoming month, okay? So we have to work very hard. We just don't have to show up, but only work also to get her into political office, okay? So ahora quiero presentarle a Sal. ¿Tú quieres do briefly welcoming from the city of Chelsea, real quickly? Sure. Our senator? Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Sal. How are you? Good to see you.
Okay.
I'll be very, very brief because I've been going around my district saying good things about Martha Coakley and Steve Kerrigan for the last few weeks or so. And it's very easy because Martha Coakley has been a partner in the state legislature. She has been a person who's standing up for all people, regardless of where you come from, immigrants, new Americans, people that are there for us, people that are working hard for us each and every day, for our kids. I'm a father of 2 young boys. Early education is one of my top priorities. And we understand that there are 2 people talking about early education, but there's only 1 person that's been working for early education. There's a lot of talkers out there in politics, and there's a lot of talking going on in this campaign. But the 1 person who's gotten results during her entire career has been Martha Coakley. You know, and I also want to say something about Steve Kerrigan, the lieutenant governor candidate, who has been a true advocate for so many people in national politics, state politics. We have a strong ticket from top to bottom, from governor all the way down to all of those constitutional offices. And we have, this is really at a crossroads at this point. Do we want to go backwards or continue going forward? And there's only 1 person in this race that's running for governor that will take us forward, and that's Martha Coakley. So I'm proud to support her. She has been a tremendous person for all of us, and she will continue partnering with us in the state legislature. If you want someone to get results for all of you in this room, and your families and your friends, Martha Coakley is that person. But I want to introduce a strong activist and strong advocate that I've gotten to know in my political career, but a person who has been a friend to all of you. That's Lucy Planeta from Luma.
Good morning. It is a pleasure to me to be here today. I think I've been working for the Latino community for more than 22 years. And it is my first time that I'm doing this in front of the cameras. We've been working for several years, and I will do my speech in Spanish, and I will ask Gladys Vega to translate it, please. Mi nombre es Lucy Pineda, soy la directora de Luma. Estamos ubicados en Everett.
My name is Lucy Pineda. I'm the executive director of Luma, and we're located in Everett.
Como ya lo dije en inglés, es mi primera vez que estoy acá frente a las cámaras apoyando a un líder político.
It's the first time that I'm in front of the cameras supporting a political leader.
Y por la razón por la cual estoy acá ahora y oficialmente como una líder que ha trabajado por más de 22 años, que se preocupa por los beneficios de la comunidad latina.
And the reason that I am here standing in front of you as a community leader over 22 years that is always worried about the Latino community.
Porque ya basta, tenemos que entender que no somos la minoría, somos la mayoría.
Because enough is enough. We're not longer the minority, we are the majority.
Y necesitamos cambios.
We need change.
Marta Coakley ha apoyado muchas de nuestras actividades, ha apoyado la clase obrera.
Marta Coakley has supported many of our activities, and she also supports our working class.
Y ahora en este estado estamos pasando muchos problemas, hay mucha confusión en nuestra comunidad latina, ya que hemos visto que han habido muchos cambios con nuestros líderes y ya nuestra comunidad ya no quiere creer en el voto.
There's been a lot of issues in our community because a lot of politicians have made false promises, and sometimes they don't want to vote.
Y yo creo que ya llegó el momento que todos nosotros como latinos apoyemos a nuestros líderes políticos, y es por eso que ahora estoy acá apoyando a Marta y la felicito porque todos los líderes latinos estamos acá presentes.
I forgot some of the stuff she said, but she said that she's here, standing here with many of the Latino leaders because Marta really cares about the community, and she wants to show people that in November they must vote to make sure that we do elect a great leader.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Lucy.
Y para nosotros será un orgullo tener a nuestra primera gobernadora mujer.
For us, it's a proud moment to have our first governor, to be a female.
Mi llamado ahora es, no olviden noviembre 4, votar por nuestra tremenda líder, nuestra próxima gobernadora, y ahí estaremos tocando puertas y llamándole a su casa.
So my call to you now is to make sure that you knock on doors, that you do phone banking, that you mobilize people so that on November 4th we can vote for our governor, Marta Coakley.
Thank you, Lucy.